3-chord blueses, especially the slow ones, are incredibly hard to write and very hard for me to sing, to be completely comfortable with it. I haven't done more than 1 or 2 slow blues songs in my whole life. This one is a kind of almost like an angry blues song, and I decided to go for a kind of the scat line where I sing and play guitar melody at the same time. The chorus of this song is, again, taking it out a little bit from the blues context. It's pure blues or blues rock playing, but it gives a few more chords in it, because I still think if you play an E major blues, if it's just E, A and B, I feel like, yes, but I like to do something more. So I have a few more chords in it, and just when the guys in the band thought, oh, Ben's written a cool blues rock song, very simple, I had to come up with something that was completely out of the window. And this is a chord sequence which I don't know how I come up with this chord, because I don't really know what they are. My fingers just lead the way. But in the middle of this, I have to come up with something like, just to make people wonder, what is he thinking of? I absolutely don't know. I have no clue. Heart on Your Sleeve is probably the most poppy song on the album. It has a bit of a Pink Floyd feel, I think, with the bass riff and the drumming, which is very simple. And I use a kind of a delay guitar to make a delay effect to make this kind of a Pink Floyd, or actually someone said, hey, it's Eye of the Tiger. Oh, it's that too, isn't it? But, you know, with this, again, as a trio, drums, bass, and then this guitar, and the guitar sounds really big with the pan delays on it. It's a very simple melody on top. I can't remember, no, actually now I do remember who told me in the late 80s when I was in Gringos Locos about how to make a chorus stand out if you don't know how to do it. And he said, you should always, if you don't know what to do, try to modulate the chorus to another key. And it was John Parr, St. Elmo's Fire, for instance. It's one of the songs he wrote. Fantastic songwriter and a really nice guy. He said, look, if you're stuck, try putting the chorus in another key just to lift it up, or even lower key, just to make it stand out as something different. So that's what we did on this one. The main song goes from D. So I just had a chorus go from E minor. And it goes straight back to D, and it really works. Again, on this song, it's one of the only songs where I overdubbed the solo, actually. And I tried first playing a Les Paul. I tried playing kind of a very Jeff Becky with my fingers, kind of whammy bar solo, and then Okko came down. No, don't do this, don't do this. He came to my guitar. People don't touch my guitar, but he did. He came and put the pickup switch there in the second pickup of Strat. I want that angry Strat sound, and you crank the treble of the amp, the presence, and it's a very straight in your face, angry guitar tone. And I did that take, and he said, that's it. And I think I did. This is where it gets crazy when you shouldn't be playing more, but you do. And I think I did 6 or 7 more takes. Absolute shite compared to that one, the first or the second solo. And we still have to figure out how to play this live, because there's too many effects to press on and off. But eventually we'll get there, because it's also one of my favorite tracks on the album. but it will be in the set later 2017. When, I don't know, but it will be in the set. I needed a very simple rocking song. As I said, I wanted to take a little bit more straightforward blues rocky attitude and writing style on this song, and Rocking the Boat is just that really straight, kind of half shuffly song. The lyrics don't necessarily mean anything, but again, a lot of help from Bryn Jones. It has this catchphrase like "Stop moving, you're rocking the boat." Now, how I came up with that, I have no idea. It just, the words just came out, and then I got a few ideas, something, and then Bryn finished it off, and then I sang it, and it was just like, okay, simple, done, bam, a good rock song, that's it. It goes down well. We have a jam in the middle with Johnny in it live. It's one of these feel-good songs, you know. We've started some gigs with it, and you can see people going, yeah, it's cool. And that's what I like about music. It should give, hopefully, this reaction that, oh God. So this one to me is always like an upbeat, good feel rock and roll song, Rocking the Boat. The song Sweet Love is, it's very, I think I listened to some early Bad Company stuff or Free stuff, and I remembered why I love them so much. The songs are huge, but they're so simple, and obviously Paul Rodgers singing makes them so melodically and bluesy perfect. Now, there's no way I can sing anything like that, but it was kind of a Bad Company thing with this song to me. And I came up with this beginning lick, which is so Hendrixy. And I had this lick for a long time before I had the song ready. And we haven't even tried playing this other than for the album. The lyrics are my lyrics, basically, to my wife. Without a companionship that works, life can be very hard. And since I'm away a lot, it's not easy for her to be home. She's also a musician, and maybe I just wanted to say that, you know, whatever I do and wherever I am, I still always love you. And it's so simple that it sort of wrote itself when we played. Every little thing was just like nodding to the next musician, like in the middle bit. Okko said, hey, we need a middle bit with somewhere we can add some drum fills, and we're just like... and then into the guitar solo. We didn't even look at each other more than we just... Every note just followed itself. It was a completely natural arrangement, so easy to write. Great song. Also, was going to be in the set definitely once we get around to rehearsing for this tour, upcoming tour. Great song, in my opinion. The last song on the album is called "You Are What You Is," which is kind of a joke about some people in this business who. A lot of people are trying to tell me, you should do this, you should do that, and you can't do this. And I'm sometimes really fed up with it, because I've been doing this for a long time and I want to play the music the way I write it. With Okko coming in as a producer, he took all the songs to the next level on this album. Every comment he made, every little change, almost every little change he did worked. And they were not big changes. I'm not talking about changing the whole song. He just said, hey, maybe you should try hitting the downbeat on a different place, or just maybe you start singing one bar later, maybe you start singing in the middle of the bar or something. And it all made sense when you listen to it afterwards from what I had. I think we had 16 song ideas with Okko on his laptop, and he would say that's not good, this is good, let's work on this. And this one has a funny riff with the Octavia pedal. And that's basically, that sound was the whole thing that dictated this song. It always comes in and it's quite powerful. The lyrics are quite funny actually. They're about those people who think they have everything down to the T, but they don't. Because you are what you is, and that's hard to change. You are what you is.